bingo. And live on Facebook, I'm going into a private group. I can't see or hear you guys. You are safe. You are in the Zoom room. But because this is a webinar, I can't see you. So if you're naked, if you're on the toilet, you're safe, right? And I'm going to just stream into the private group, go live. Now, I was trying to stand up with my desk because I think when I stand up, my energy is like, we're here. However, my desk isn't working and I really want to stand up. So, as I said, my name is Kim Ward. You might have been, introduced to this Pinterest Lunch and Learn by one of your friends. I'm the head trainer. I have the most incredible tribe of friends and affiliates. So if you were brought here by someone who loves and adores you, thank them. There's a lot of cool information that is coming down the pike today. And as I said, again, my name is Kim Ward. I am a digital marketing strategist. I've been working full-time from home since 2016. I have built many big companies and businesses. I've walked the stages as top rank. More recently, I've joined an MLM company. And in just 4 weeks, I just had my 1-month anniversary on July 3rd. In just 4 weeks, we have 450 people on our team. So I know how to market. I know how to build organizations. I know how to generate leads. I'm dominating all of the leaderboards. I know how to make money. I retired my husband after 23 years of serving as a firefighter. And now he's not a stay-at-home dad. He's not a work-at-home dad. He truly is a do whatever the hell he wants dad. And it drives me batshit crazy. Sometimes I want him to go back to work. So before you make so much money, you retire your spouse, make sure it's someone you like. And I'm lucky because I do like my husband. So with that being said, we're going to dive right into the presentation. I'm not going to bore you with all my stuff. I'm a little technically challenged, so give me a second to share what I need to share with you. I don't know. This is nuts. This is absolutely freaking nuts. I'm going to share my, let's see, share. All right. You can probably hear my goats absolutely screaming obnoxiously. Let me present this. And this is not going to work. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to share the whole damn screen. Let's just put our big girl pants on and just show it all. All right. What the hell, Kim? Give me a second. I told you, you don't have to be smart to make money online. You really don't. Yeah, 450 people on our team in 4 weeks. Amen, baby, right? Amen. And a big portion of my success is coming from Pinterest. So in the chat, please let me know that you can see my screen. And by screen, it should be a Pinterest screen. Please, thank you so much. And I have just awesome. Let's freaking go. Okay. So first and foremost, you're obviously intrigued with Pinterest, right? You wouldn't be here during your lunch break if you weren't. So why Pinterest? I want you to know these things. And on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being ultra savvy and 1 being a complete dingbat, where would you comfortably rate yourself with Pinterest today? 1 through 10. All right, complete dingbat. I was too. 6, awesome. 4-ish, great. 2.5, 5, 2. I love your honesty. And I want you all to know this is an absolute judgment-free zone. Okay, this is a very, very safe space. As I said, I may be the head trainer here, but I got a lot of people who would kick my ass if I steered you in the wrong direction, and I would never do that. So you, my friend, are joined with 431 million people that use Pinterest every single month to find ideas and to inspire their next purchase. So think about this for a second and be honest with me. Have you ever gone onto Pinterest to look for either recipes, hairstyles, decoration ideas, anything like that. Have you ever used Pinterest to inspire your next creation? Because if your answer is yes, then why, Crystal, right? Sometimes obsessively, Rhonda, yes and yes, why as a creator are you not building consistently on Pinterest so that your consumers can find you? And Patty, you have the most incredible skincare. We should be seeing that over on Pinterest. All right. So again, if Pinterest were a country, it would literally surpass the United States as the third largest country in the world. Think about that for a second. Holy bejesus, Rhonda, right? Some boring but intriguing stats for you. 60% of women, right? Women, they make up more than 60% of the Pinterest global audience. I think it's really, really important as you, the entrepreneur, you're the business owner, navigating this space of like, okay, Kim, I hear you, right? Again, whoever invited you here, they wanted you to see this information because they want you to succeed. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have gotten to a point in my life, I'm going to be 40 next week. I've gotten to a point in my life that I'm really exhausted from trading my time for money. All right. Can I get an amen in the chat? It's exhausting trading time for money. So what I look for, and thank you, is I look for ways to leverage my time. So instead of you trading time for money, you know, one-on-one conversations, bumping around in Facebook, looking for those Facebook groups, exploring people's bio, dropping conversations, waiting for the right moment to pitch your business, you, my friend, can create, knowing your stats, knowing who you're talking to, knowing who your niche is, who's that person that you're talking to about your solution. And when I say solution, I mean your product, your service, and or your opportunity. You can show up one time and you can serve many, many people at once. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about what Pinterest looks like. You are either a creator or you're a consumer. Most of you right now have admitted to me that you are a consumer. My job today is to help you step into the creator role so that you are a creator first. You come first. Self-care is not selfish. Putting your business first as the creator is not selfish. Once you create, now, according to me and my awesome coaches that I have on with me right now, who I may bring out if they give me permission, is you have to be a creator before I allow you to be a consumer. Ooh, take that in. Take that in. Male pinners, all right, I'll have you know, male pinners and Gen Z users are up 40% year over year. So my masculine, big, strong, 6'4", 250-pound husband is on Pinterest. Ladies, your men are on Pinterest, okay? Millennial pinners are up by 35% year over year. So I want you to get that quick snapshot of like, ooh, if my business, if my product, if my opportunity could serve a specific niche, I want you to know for sure, definitively, these are facts. These are facts taken off of the corporate Pinterest account. I sit down and I meet with corporate Pinterest on Zoom. I get this information directly from corporate Pinterest. I didn't Google this. I didn't make this up. What I'm delivering you today is from corporate Pinterest directly. 45% of US households, anyone here in the US? Anyone here in the US? Anyone here outside of the US? 45%, that's almost half of your country, USA, who have over $100,000 in annual income. They're on Pinterest. What? 50% of your country who makes over 100K are on freaking Pinterest. Why are you busting your ass on Facebook? Why are you working so hard? Why are you creating content that these people aren't seeing? Do you want to be on Pinterest now? We know that LinkedIn, 75% of LinkedIn users make about $75,000 on average per year. 75,000 on LinkedIn. Why are you not on Pinterest? That's my question. All right. 97% of top Pinterest searches are unbranded. What does that say for you? What does that say for your business? What does that say for your brand? This is the era of micro influencers. You, my friend, are a micro influencer. A micro influencer, someone who has maybe 0 to 10,000 followers. That's us. That's us. So 97% of top Pinterest searches are unbranded. 97% white fire. Okay. I think we're all social. What does that mean to us? That means that you, my friend, you're unbranded. You're not Pepsi. You're not Nike. You're not Pinterest. You're not Facebook. You're unbranded. You are White Fire Faulkner. You are the nanosecond shift coach. I am Kim Ward. I am Life by Design Solutions. Tina Guimar, right? Who's here? Patricia Daigle, Karen Bromberg, Julie, who we got? Kathy Browning, Rhonda Rather, Patricia, you're all here. Hey, you are unbranded, my friend. 97% of people on Pinterest are searching for you. Oh, snap. I should have brought my mic so I could drop it. I'm going to get that at the end. I will. Okay. No, I don't mean not self-branded. I mean not branded. Don't get literal. I'm telling you right now, unbranded. This is coming from Pinterest corporate, not from me. So 25% of social sellers are active on Pinterest. Hello. Where's the other 75%? Busting your butt on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on TikTok, dancing like an idiot, and maybe doing some reels on Instagram, or you're so overwhelmed and confused and intimidated by social media that maybe you're nowhere. All right. 85% of pinners say that Pinterest is where they got to start a new project. Maybe I'm my new project. Maybe self-care is my new project, right? When I search, I'm searching for you. I'm searching for the underdog. I'm searching for the solopreneur who's trying to grow their business because that's the person I want to support. When I say unbranded, it means I would rather give you my money than Walmart, than Hannaford, than, come on, you get the idea. 80% of weekly pinners have discovered a new brand, White Fire. That's where you come in because you are all a brand, right? Yes, that feels contradictory to my literal greens, but you're not a Nike, an Adidas kind of brand. So they've discovered a new brand, meaning you, the micro influencer, or a new product on Pinterest. I'm going to ask you this one time. Do you have a product, a service, an opportunity that you can share with these 80% of pinners, weekly pinners, that you might be willing to put in front of these people? Say it loud, Rhonda. Say it proud, baby. So here's the truth. People use Pinterest to plan for the future. Reach them here, and you'll reach them before your competitors do. Let's effing go. Number one, are you a good fit for Pinterest? I don't know. I think, yeah. All right. Here's just a list of, we're not even scratching the surface, but when I get to your category, tell me in the comments, that's me. Are you a digital creator? Are you a course creator? Are you a blogger? Hello, I'm going to show you the most incredible results in a minute from my personal clients. Are you an affiliate marketer? Are you a network marketer? Are you a podcaster? Are you a social seller? And Karen, I love the future course creator. Are you a reseller? Are you an educator? And Tina, you read my mind, girl, because I'm like, check, 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 check. I'm all of them. I'm all of them. I literally do it all. And Julie, I love that you're a reseller. I got all this clearance rack over here. It looks like a hot mess, but you know, you can kill it on Poshmark. But you know, that might not be the stuff that you are selling. Step number 1, get a pen and paper. I'm going to walk you through the steps. Okay. I want you guys to be uber successful. And where's my coaches? Do you guys want to come out today? I've got 2 incredible coaches on my team. Yes and yes. Okay. Tina is coming. And where's Martha? My 2 coaches. Okay. No problem, Martha. So guys, step number 1 is you're going to create your business account. All right. So if earlier in this presentation, you said, hey, Kim, I'm a consumer, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. All right. What I want you to do is go to the link below, and it's HTTPS. It's all here, business.pinterest.com. And so Crystal is asking a fabulous question. If I already have an account, should I make a new one? What I want you to do is use a different email if you have one. You should for your, your business. We all have multiple email addresses. And I want you to create a business account. A business account. So if you are a consumer and you're someone who likes to look for pins and look for recipes and look for ideas, keep your Pinterest account. You can be a consumer. Moving forward, my rule for you is that you can't consume until you've created. All right. So you're going to create a business account, business.pinterest.com. Now, Patty, great question. How do we know if it's a business account or not? You can log into your Pinterest account, and on the top right-hand corner, you can click on your account, like your profile settings. If you're on a personal account, you can click a button and you can upgrade for free to a business account right then and there. All right. If this is only going to be used for business, then you can take that personal account and just upgrade it. For me, I'm not a Pinterest consumer. All right. I'm a Pinterest creator. I'm here for business. So what I'll do is I use my business account to search for things if I want to. Just a personal decision. So we're all good on step 1. That is just to create a business account. Step number 2, when you go into your profile settings, you're going to claim your website. So who is my friend here that is a reseller? Julie. If you have a Shopify site or anything like that, you can link your Shopify directly to your Pinterest account. That gets fun. That gets really exciting. And I don't want to confuse everybody else, but when you can link that Shopify or something similar, you can create what's called a rich pin. And a rich pin definition is where your audience can actually see the product, the price, the description, and they can literally click out and they can check out right there from your Pinterest pin without ever even having to come to your website. Really crazy cool. For those of us who are not on Shopify or not on Etsy, right? We have to link our website, right? So you cannot link a network marketing website or any kind of replicated website. This website has to be your own. So something you've created in a GoDaddy type of forum, because what it's going to ask you to do is link into what's called a DNS setting, right? I don't want to confuse people, but there's a little bit of code that goes with this. And if this is overwhelming or confusing, I have a very cool offer at the end. And I'm going to be doing something crazy and giving something away at the end. All right. So stick around. For those of you who have a link tree or a link list type of thing, the only way you could link that is if you have the capability to control the DNS settings. All right. I hope you're picking up what I'm saying. If it's totally foreign, we can talk offline about it. But for me, I've got a website on GoDaddy. It might be hosted elsewhere in a different service, but I can still get into that DNS setting and throw in a little bit of code. And what that says is, hey, you've connected your website to Pinterest. Now they can read each other, they can see each other, and this is not mandatory, right? This is not a mandatory piece of doing business on Pinterest, but I'm going to show you why you might want to highly consider it. My job is not to create more overwhelm for you. My job is not to create more, right? So Teresa, my DNS goes through Cloudflare. That's okay. The fact that you have control of it means that you can definitely do it. And Rhonda, yes, you can add it later. You can do this part at any time. But if you're going to get on Pinterest and be consistent, that's why I had this as step 2, just so that you could link it as soon as possible. Don't get stuck on this part. We're not going to get stopped. We're not going to get overwhelmed. Number 3 is to determine your posting consistency. You've heard a trillion times that consistency is everything, and it really, truly is. For me personally, I have 1 pin per day, Monday through Friday, going out. So for those of you who don't know, there's something called a pin that goes onto a board, right? Just think of a cork board. You're taking a pin and you're just putting it on the cork board so everyone can see it. There's also something now called an idea pin, an idea pin. I could equate that to the equivalent of maybe like a Facebook or an Instagram reel. It can be a static image, but it can also be a video. And that's really cool, because when we get into like repurposing content, if you're creating video already, especially the short form video, you should be uploading that to Pinterest as an idea pin. And I'll tell you, my growth on not only Pinterest, but all the other platforms are increasing because of the consistency with that short video as well. So when you pin something, right, it might not have to be every single day, but think, do I want to pin Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Do I want to pin Tuesday and Thursday? I don't know. It's up to you. There is no right. There is no wrong. What I do want you to know is that Pinterest in itself, being the organic strategy, and by organic, I mean no paid ads, all right? Organic means you're doing the work. It is a 45 to 90-day window offering that return on investment for your pin. So I'm going to ask that you just be a little patient. Don't have an instant gratification mentality and think because you pin something, I can sit back and rest. Just go about your business, right? And in about roughly 90 days, that pin is going to generate so much traffic. You're going to see what happens in a second. So determine your post consistency, both for your pins as well as your idea pins, because those serve as kind of like different audiences. Your pin links out to an external website, external anything. Your pin gives you the opportunity to put a URL. So you can point people back to your podcast episode. You can point people back to a YouTube video. You can point people back to a blog, or in this case, you can point people back to your network marketing replicated website or your own website. With an idea pin, you cannot link a website or a URL. The idea pin is just to gain exposure and followers so that they go find your boards, they go find your bio, and yes, they can see that you have a website in your bio. And if it's linked, which was step 2, all they have to do is click a button from your bio and they're taken right to the website that you've linked it to. So Pinterest, once it starts doing its job, you should really see an increase in your website traffic if you're interested in going that granular, right? If not, then you're going to be consistent with your post and just keep feeding people back to all the different URLs. And it doesn't have to be just one. If you've got a podcast, if you've got TikTok, if you've got YouTube, you can take all of those links and you can attach them to a pin. Only one link per pin, okay? Step 4 is a business owner, you have to know your metrics. Don't guess. Don't run your business on emotion. Don't run your business on, well, I think so. Track your analytics. And very recently, Pinterest has come out with an upgrade to their analytics so you can get super, super granular. And what I mean by that is you can see what country, what state, the age, the gender of who is checking out your pins. So if you want to, get a little clarity with what you're offering, you know who you're speaking to because you can see all of those analytics. So you have an analytic for every single pin, those KPIs, those key performance indicators that help you look at what's performing well. And you can emulate that. You can duplicate that. You can replicate that. And then you can see what's not performing well. And that gives you a great kind of bird's eye view of what kind of content is performing well. You want to create more of that. Okay. Otherwise, you're going in blind and you're just creating content that you're spending your time to create, and you don't know how it's performing or if people are even giving it the time of day. These analytics, in my words, look like a little X-ray machine, and they show you what's not broken and what is. That allows you as the business owner to make the best decision moving forward. Okay. I told you and I promised you I was going to show you some numbers. These are my personal website numbers. All right. So I want you just for a moment, we're going to look at the left-hand side. You can see here, it says 24 hours in like a blue bold, right? That indicates that I'm on the 24-hour view. These are my personal website stats. I just took these screenshots the other day when I made this PowerPoint. So unique visitors in a 24-hour period. I want you to wrap your head around this. This is specifically from Pinterest. And I know that because I linked my Pinterest account to my website, and that allows me to see all of these numbers. So I had 59 unique visitors in a 24-hour period. I'm not being a smartass, but are you currently getting 59 viewers to your website right now in a 24-hour period? Probably not. Probably not. And the total requests that came through were 118. So that means 59 people clicked on my stuff, a total of 108. Nope. I don't think so. Okay, good. All right. So now we're going to move to the middle screen. And what you see here is in blue bold, it says 7 days. So this is my 7-day window. This means in a week's time, my unique viewers, my unique visitors are 291, right? And my total requests are 748. So Whitefire, this is the difference between people kind of like clicking your website and like, closing it down versus staying. So in a week's time, I had 291 people come to my website for a total of 748 times. I'm going to break that down one step further. Me as a human, me as one person, let's say I go to your website and I close it down, I go eat lunch, I come back and I open your website for a second time. And then I leave and I go in the hot tub and I come back and I go to your website for a third time. I'm one person, so I'm considered one unique visitor, but I've seen your website 3 times today. So because of all the tracking and because of my IP address and all the other things, Pinterest knows, hey, Kim, you had 291 people, different people, visit your website for a total of 748 times. So 291 people, different people in 1 week came to my website a total of 748 times. Now, let's look at the 30-day, okay? So am I on my right? I'm sorry, this is a little cut off, but I'm not techie. I'm simple, and I make a lot of money. So look at the 30-day. Are those just the ones they're getting via Pinterest? Yes, yes. And that is a key. It's a critical key. I did this on purpose. I don't smoke and mirror anybody. I don't give false hope. I don't give false expectation. I made this very, very clear that this was specifically from Pinterest. And I know that because of the way that I've linked my website, you can really get super granular with tracking. And it's so advanced. It's really cool. So you can, yes, you're welcome. So let's look at the 30-day. So in a 1 month period, I had 1,008 people, different people, 1,008 different people come to my website for a total of 4,000, well, 4.2. Ah, you like that. All right. Look at that in a month, just from Pinterest, right? And you want to know the truth? I've only been on Pinterest since October of 2021. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Things are getting interesting, right? All right. Let me know if you have any questions about my, what do we got here? 24 hours, 7 days, and 30-day numbers. Pretty cool. I'm going to introduce you here. So that was step 4, tracking your Pinterest analytics. Super, super important. Yes, we know. Keep going. How do I go back? Okay. I'm going to introduce you to my personal client, Monica. She's a real human. She's a hairdresser. I love this lady. Most of you in my circle, you're in a vendor event with me right now, and you met Monica this morning. She's an inspiration to me. Monica started cosmetology school at the age of 14. She became a licensed cosmetologist at the age of 16, and she opened her very own hair salon at the age of 21. All right. Damn inspiring. We started working together pretty recently, and I took her snapshot of just June of 2022. All right. Now I want you to really, really take this in, because this isn't Kim. This isn't smoke and mirrors. This is a human being. All right. You're all human beings. And I might be a stranger to you, but I care about your business. I care about your freedom, and I care about your future. I really do. So for Monica, I explained to her that Pinterest, this organic strategy of pinning pins, as well as your idea pins, it is a 45 to 90 day window. So I'm asking you all, don't expect much of anything before that 90-day window. Martha, pop me in the chat when you're ready to come out. So I want to show you week number 1 in June. Monica and I started working together, and her monthly views on Pinterest were 0. Okay. 0. I promise. Let me find Martha. Hold on. Promote. Okay. Okay. So week number 2. Okay. This is June. We're in July right now. So Monica came to me on week 2, and she shared her screen, and I wrote the numbers down, and I said, holy crap. Last week you had 0 monthly views on your Pinterest. Today on week 2, you have 167 monthly views. Now that might not mean much to you, but what that means is that her consistency in pinning is generating enough interest in piquing the curiosity of the Pinterest users, that they're coming to her boards. So is there a potential for her to increase her website traffic, for people to click on the links that are with her pins? Now I'm going to tell you 100% at this point, all she did was commit to posting 1 pin at this time 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's all she was doing. Okay. There's a strategy here, and there's a lot that goes into the keywords and how you show up with keywords on Pinterest. That's a different story. Week number 3, she is now at 497 monthly views. Guys, come on. In 3 weeks, she's more than quadrupled her everything on Pinterest. And guess what happened? Right there, she received a product order of $135 from a complete stranger. This was just last week. We just had our session last Friday. So what happens is you decide who's your niche, right? What are their pains and problems? And you point the solution. And that's your product, that's your service, that's your opportunity. And every pin should have a link that takes them to that solution. Teresa asked a really great question that I want to answer. So the number of followers doesn't matter, just the number of monthly views. In a sense, you're correct, right? How many followers you have, it could potentially be a vanity thing. Followers don't matter on Pinterest. Those are people raising their hand saying, hey, I really like you, and I'm going to follow you so that I can see your boards. I can see your pins as you post them, and they may get notifications that you've posted new stuff. We don't really care. I love followers. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but the size of your followers does absolutely not dictate the size of your bank account. All right. How many monthly views are you getting shows you, hey, I got content that people want to see. And you look at those KPIs, right? Those metrics that we talked about, and you can see what pins are performing well, what aren't, so you know what to create and what not to create in the future moving forward. So Teresa, in this example, in this case, the monthly views are more important than the followers. And that may contradict anybody else's thing, but I'm here with proof and a solution. And I promise you that the monthly views can dictate your sales and your leads and your bank account more than the number of followers you have. Okay. So here's what I have for you. Martha and Tina, where are you ladies? They're here somewhere.
It won't let us undo our video. You have to give us permission to.
I'm going to just make you a co-host. How's that? Can I make you both a co-host? Ta-da! There they are. What's up?
Here we are.
What'd you guys think about this?
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
So amazing.
So, do you guys see the potential and the value of Pinterest? Okay. I got together with two of my business besties, and we've created the Pinterest Profits Mastery for you. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you. You guys know I'm very transparent. We had settled on a price, right? And we took the price down for you. We agreed, we slashed it. We're like, you know what? You and your success is more important than us beefing up our bank account right now. So we're going to offer you a 12-week experience. A 12-week experience. And I'm calling this an experience because I've broken this down. You're going to get 6 very strategic, I don't do anything by accident, 6 strategic group training. I'm your trainer, Kim Ward. Hello. And we're going to be together, right? 6 times. Then in between those 6 times, you're going to meet with one of these amazing coaches 6 times as well. So you're getting not only the group sessions, but you're getting 6 individual coaching sessions with either Martha or Tina. We are going to give you a Pinterest specific daily method of operation, a DMO that your brain can check off every day and you feel productive. And we're not letting you slip through the cracks. We're going to hold you accountable. We are going to help you be consistent. We're going to help you with every keyword. We're going to show you some serious ninja secrets that nobody knows about Pinterest so that you can generate leads, so that you can make more money, and that you don't have to sacrifice trading time for money anymore. We're going to have a private members only Facebook group, and we're doing some crazy prizes and some crazy giveaways. So one of our giveaways, everybody who enrolls today is going to be put into a drawing to win, what is it called? an Alexa Echo Dot. All right. An Alexa Echo Dot is our first prize. And that's for everyone who enrolls today. So I want to show you kind of, let's break this down a little bit. The 6 training sessions, I'm not cheap. I work with people globally on a very big, high freaking training level. So we thought that a $1,500 value was, conservative, but good. Your 6 individual coaching sessions, $1,500 value. The DMO is badass. Tina created it. This is going to keep you out of your head, out of your emotion, and on point every single day, right? $97 value. We've got a tracker. The coaches are going to check in with you through your sessions, and they're going to check this tracker. And we're going to look at your growth, just like we look at Monica's growth. And we're going to say, okay, we're not going to guess here. Your business is no accident. It shouldn't be growing by accident. We're going to help you plan and plan appropriately. Your private members only Facebook group, that's where we're going to get together for our trainings. Our trainings will be also streamed into the group, but also at any point, you can come into this group and you can ask your coaches questions. You don't have to wait to your training session. You don't have to wait to your coaching session. You can come into the group and say, hey, Tina, hey, Martha, I've got some questions. Here we go. We're not going to answer you in the middle of the night. Maybe one of these crazy ladies might, but I won't. And honestly, I am not a salesperson, but the long-term leads and sales, like just all the stuff I just showed you, I couldn't put a price tag on that, honestly. So we're calling the value $3,241, right? We're not asking that. We actually sliced this from you. So when we discussed this as a tribe, we felt that $1,997 was a very, very fair offer. And we just said, F it. We're going to do an early enrollment special, and you can enroll right now for $997 for everything and more that we just shared with you. So I think that's the end of my presentation. It is $997. So I don't have a link for you, and I'm going to explain why. Like I said, you may have been introduced to this video from one of your friends who is not me, who's not Martha, who's not Tina. These are people that we love and adore, and they have enrolled with our business as an affiliate. So they have their own affiliate link that they're going to earn a little bit of money for sharing this opportunity with you. So this is, again, it's a safe space. Everybody wins, okay? This is kind of like our first go around. So you're going to be kind of our founding members, and we're going to really pour into you over the next 90 days. We did this as a 12-week experience because we want to track your metrics with you. We want to make sure that we're tweaking your content and that we're evaluating what's working, what's not working. We're niching down on those keywords so that you perform well. And like I said, it's a 45 to 90 day window for Pinterest. At the end of this 90 days, we are confident that we can set you off and you can now spread your wings and fly, and you won't need us anymore. We don't want you long-term. We don't want to create codependency. We just want you for 12 weeks so we can help change your life. And if $997 is a bit much for you, we've given you the opportunity to break it down into 3 payments. Okay. So you're going to go back to the person who invited you here today, and you're going to ask them for their link, and you can choose a one-time payment of $997. Those are the people that are going to be entered into the drawing for the Amazon, Alexa Echo Dot. And if that's just too much, scroll to the very, very, very bottom of the page, and you're going to see a 3 payment option. What is it? $375, ladies? $375 a month for 3 months. And you can make those easy installments. And we are kicking off on July the 18th, which is my 40th birthday. So if we are complete, I'm going to stop the recording. Is there anything that you two want to add on the recording? Because if not, I'm going to stop the recording and we'll take some questions. Good. All right. I'm going to stop the recording. That way, if anyone wants to share this later,